Hello, celestial navigators, and welcome once more to the Sleepy Astronomer. Tonight, our voyage into the mind's cosmos deepens. We are not merely gazing at distant galaxies. We are preparing for an expedition into the most extraordinary and personal universe you possess, the universe of your dreams. Have you ever experienced a dream so vivid, so real, that upon waking, you felt a profound sense of wonder, or perhaps a lingering desire to return? What if you could not only return, but actively shape that reality, to fly, to converse with inner wisdom, or even to practice new skills with complete awareness? This is the promise of lucid dreaming, a state where you become fully conscious within your own dream. It's a skill that has been recognized across cultures and centuries, from ancient Tibetan dream yogis to modern neuroscientists, all pointing to the immense potential hidden within our nightly slumber. Before we embark on this extensive journey, I am profoundly curious. From what corner of our incredible planet are you joining us tonight? Please share your location in the comments below, allowing us to truly feel the global reach of our cosmic community. Your presence illuminates this shared exploration of consciousness. Our intricate journey into lucid dreaming often begins at a fascinating, ethereal threshold, the hypnagogic state. This isn't quite the fully alert state of waking, nor is it the deep immersion of dreaming. It's the liminal space, the twilight of consciousness, where the veil between worlds thins, offering tantalizing glimpses of the mind's inner workings. As your physical body begins its natural relaxation process in preparation for sleep, your brain undergoes a profound neurological shift. We transition smoothly from the rapid high-frequency beta waves characteristic of active waking thought through the more relaxed, meditative alpha waves typically associated with a calm, alert mind, and then gently descend into the slower, more rhythmic theta waves, which are prevalent during deep relaxation, meditation, and light sleep. This progressive slowing of brainwave activity is a crucial part of the winding down process, signaling to your entire system that it's time to rest and rejuvenate. In this profound state, your mind might spontaneously conjure a rich tapestry of sensory experiences. You might witness fleeting, often abstract images, geometric patterns, shifting colors, or indistinct faces that swirl and morph before your inner eye. You might perceive snippets of sounds, distant music, a whispered voice, or a sudden noise that have no external source. Thoughts may become disjointed, taking on a dreamlike quality, yet you retain a tenuous thread of awareness. These are not yet coherent dreams, but rather the raw material, the primal whispers of your subconscious, preparing the grand stage for the nightly performance. Many people also experience common physiological phenomena in this state, such as hypnic jerks, sudden, involuntary muscle spasms accompanied by a falling sensation, which are perfectly normal responses as your body eases into sleep paralysis. Understanding, recognizing, and gently observing this state without resistance is your very first, often overlooked, key to unlocking the lucid dream experience. It's about cultivating a subtle yet persistent presence and awareness during that gentle, often fluid, descent into sleep, a state that various spiritual and contemplative traditions have long recognized as a potent time for introspection, creativity, and spiritual insight. Developing this awareness allows you to potentially catch yourself as you fall asleep, transitioning directly into a lucid dream. To truly master the art and science of lucid dreaming, it is absolutely essential to cultivate a comprehensive understanding of the different stages of sleep your brain meticulously cycles through each night. Sleep isn't just one homogeneous state. It's a precisely choreographed, intricate dance of brain activity and physiological processes, each stage serving a unique and vital purpose for your physical restoration, mental consolidation, and emotional regulation. We logically begin with NREM sleep, which is further subdivided into 3 distinct stages, each progressively deeper. NREM Stage 1 is the absolute lightest phase of sleep, often lasting only a few minutes. It's the transitional period where you're just nodding off, characterized by those hypnagogic sensations and jerks we discussed. Your muscles begin to relax, your heart rate and breathing slow down slightly, and your brain activity, monitored by an EEG, shows a reduction in alpha waves and the emergence of slower theta waves. You're easily awakened from this stage, often denying that you were even asleep. NREM Stage 2 is a deeper, but still relatively light, sleep phase that constitutes about 50% of your total sleep time. Here your brain waves slow down, even further punctuated by two unique phenomena. Sleep spindles, brief bursts of high-frequency brain activity thought to be involved in memory consolidation and protecting sleep from external stimuli. And K complexes, large, high-amplitude brain waves that may serve to suppress cortical arousal in response to internal or external stimuli, and also play a role in memory. During this stage, your body temperature drops, and heart rate and breathing become even more regular. You become less aware of your surroundings, and it requires more effort to be awakened. Finally, we descend into NREM Stage 3, often referred to as slow-wave sleep or deep sleep. This is the most profound and physically restorative phase of sleep, characterized by very slow, high-amplitude delta waves. It's during this critical stage that your body repairs itself, tissues grow and regenerate, growth hormone is released, and your immune system is bolstered. Memory consolidation, particularly of declarative memories, also prominently occurs here. It's in these dreamless parts of sleep, as some theories propose, that our sense of individual self can momentarily dissolve, allowing for a profound feeling of wholeness, rejuvenation, and even a temporary ego dissolution upon waking, as if the incessant demands of the personal self take a brief sabbatical, allowing for deeper physiological and psychological repair. Understanding this progression is vital because our chances of lucid dreaming primarily hinge on the next stage. While all sleep stages are indispensable for overall well-being, the truly magical and often bizarre events for dreamers predominantly unfold in REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep. This stage, typically beginning about 90 minutes after you initially fall asleep, is where your most vivid, often bizarre, and intensely emotionally charged dreams occur. As the night progresses, REM cycles get progressively longer, with the longest periods of REM occurring in the latter half of your sleep, just before waking. During REM, paradoxically, your brain becomes incredibly active, almost mirroring the activity levels of wakefulness. This is why it's often referred to as paradoxical sleep. However, simultaneously, your body enters a state of near-complete muscle paralysis, known as atonia, mediated by the brainstem. This is a crucial physiological safety mechanism, preventing you from physically acting out your vivid dreams and potentially harming yourself or others. The neurochemical landscape of the brain during REM sleep is fascinating. Levels of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter associated with learning and memory, are high, while levels of serotonin and norepinephrine, which are involved in maintaining wakefulness and muscle tone, are significantly suppressed. This unique chemical balance contributes to the vivid, illogical, and emotional nature of REM dreams. The limbic system, the ancient emotional core of your brain, including the amygdala and the hippocampus, is highly active during REM. This elevated activity explains why our dreams can feel so incredibly real, intensely emotional, and often deeply personal. This intense emotional processing during REM sleep is believed to be vital for psychological health, emotional regulation, and integrating daily stressors and experiences. However, there's a fascinating and crucial twist that defines lucid dreaming. The prefrontal cortex, particularly the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, the most evolutionarily advanced part of your brain, responsible for higher-order cognitive functions such as logic, Critical thinking, decision-making, planning, and self-reflection is typically significantly suppressed during normal REM sleep. This suppression is precisely why we often accept the most outlandish, impossible, or nonsensical dream scenarios without question. Our internal reality checker and logical reasoning faculties are temporarily offline. We are simply passengers in the dream narrative. But in lucid dreaming, something truly extraordinary happens. That prefrontal spark, that beacon of conscious awareness, miraculously flickers back on. It's as if a cognitive light switch is suddenly flipped in the profound darkness of your dream, and in that instant, you become fully aware. You know you're dreaming. This brief yet potent reactivation allows for the profound experience of self-awareness within the dream state, transforming you from a passive observer into an active participant and architect of your own internal universe. Modern brain imaging studies, particularly using fMRI and high-density EEG, have consistently shown the subtle but crucial reactivation of the prefrontal cortex during lucid dreams, directly correlating with the subjective experience of lucidity. This neurobiological shift empowers you with conscious control and intentionality inside the dreamscape, opening up a boundless realm of possibilities for conscious interaction and exploration. So, how do you reliably catch that spark, that fleeting moment of insight that unlocks the lucid dream? Lucid dreaming frequently begins with the recognition of a subtle anomaly, a gentle nudge from your subconscious that something isn't quite right, that the reality you are experiencing is flawed. Perhaps you're walking down a familiar hallway in your house, but it strangely keeps looping back on itself, defying all laws of physics. Or you might look at a digital clock, notice the time, look away, and then look back to find the numbers have inexplicably changed or morphed into symbols. Maybe you attempt to turn on a light switch, but the light either doesn't respond or flickers erratically. Your reflection in a mirror might appear subtly distorted, aged, or entirely different. You might try to read text, only to find the words shift, blur, or become unreadable each time you glance at them. These are classic examples of dream signs, inconsistencies, impossibilities, or unusual occurrences that are common within dreams, but are completely absent from waking life. Recognizing these specific deviations from normal reality is paramount. This recognition isn't always a dramatic, earth-shattering eureka moment. More often, it's a quiet internal shift, a subtle aha, accompanied by a profound sense of clarity. You transition from being merely a character in your dream to becoming an aware, conscious observer within your own narrative. As mentioned, scientific research using advanced brain imaging techniques continues to corroborate this, demonstrating a precise and crucial reactivation of the prefrontal cortex during these moments of self-awareness within the dream. To truly hone this skill, becoming intimately aware of recurring themes, peculiar occurrences, or unique patterns in your own dreams, your personal dream signs, can significantly trigger this awareness. For instance, some people frequently dream of flying or of being back in an old school building. When these scenarios arise, they can serve as powerful cues for lucidity. The most effective method for identifying your unique dream signs and patterns is to maintain a rigorous and consistent dream journal. Place it directly beside your bed and immediately upon waking, before moving or allowing external distractions to interfere. Meticulously record every detail you can recall from your dreams. Even fragmented memories, colors, sensations, or single words are incredibly valuable clues. Reviewing your dream journal regularly before sleep can further imprint these recurring signs into your subconscious mind, significantly increasing the likelihood of recognizing them during a dream. Over time, your brain will become conditioned to flag these discrepancies, essentially building an internal lucidity alarm. Now, let's delve deeper into the practical methodologies. How can you actively and systematically encourage the emergence of lucid dreams? There are several well-established and highly effective techniques. often yielding the best results when practiced in combination, creating a synergistic effect. 1. Reality checks. The foundation of lucidity. This is perhaps the most fundamental and universally recommended technique. The core principle is to routinely question your reality throughout your waking day, and then perform a physical check that would behave differently in a dream than in waking life. The consistency of this practice is absolutely paramount. It's not enough to just think, "Am I dreaming?" You must genuinely question your environment and then perform a physical test. The palm push. Vigorously try to push your finger through the palm of your opposite hand. In waking life, it will always meet resistance. In a dream, it often passes right through, like pushing a finger through butter. The nose pinch. Pinch your nose closed and try to breathe through it. In waking life, you cannot. In a dream, you might find you can breathe perfectly normally, despite your nose being pinched. The clock text test. Look at a digital clock or a piece of text, then look away for a moment and look back. In waking life, the time or text will remain consistent. In a dream, the numbers or words will often change, blur, or become nonsensical each time you look. The mirror test. Look at your reflection in a mirror. In waking life, it's always consistent. In a dream, your reflection might be distorted, different, or even non-existent. The jumping test. Gently jump into the air and see if you float or land normally. In dreams, gravity often behaves inconsistently, allowing for prolonged floating or even flying. The key to effective reality checks is to infuse them with genuine curiosity and expectation. Don't just go through the motions. Truly pause, look at your surroundings, and ask, "Could this be a dream?" before performing the check. This habit trains your conscious mind to be vigilant for dream-like anomalies, carrying over into your sleep. 2. Mild. The power of intention. Popularized by lucid dreaming pioneer Dr. Stephen LeBargue, the mild technique harnesses the power of prospective memory, remembering to do something in the future. This method is highly effective when combined with WBTB. Step 1. Dream recall. Immediately upon waking from a dream, recall the dream in as much detail as possible. Write it down in your dream journal. Step 2. Identify a dream sign. Review the dream you just had and identify any dream signs or unusual elements. If there aren't any obvious ones, pick a common one from your journal. Step 3. Set your intention. As you prepare to fall back asleep, tell yourself firmly, "Next time I dream, I will know I am dreaming." Repeat this mantra several times, silently or aloud, instilling it with deep belief and intention. Step 4. Visualize lucidity. Crucially, vividly visualize yourself becoming lucid within the dream you just had. Imagine seeing the dream sign you identified and immediately realizing, "Ah, this is a dream." Feel the excitement, the clarity of that moment. Mentally rehearse what you would do upon becoming lucid. Step 5. Continue visualizing. Keep repeating the mantra and visualization until you drift off to sleep. The goal is for this intention to be the last thing on your mind before sleep, allowing it to percolate into your subconscious. 3. Wild. Direct entry into the dream. This is a more advanced but incredibly rewarding technique, allowing for a seamless transition directly from waking consciousness into a dream while maintaining awareness throughout. It often leads to extremely vivid and stable lucid dreams. Step 1. Deep relaxation. Lie down in a comfortable position, ideally on your back. Focus on relaxing every muscle in your body, starting from your toes and moving up to your head. Breathe deeply and evenly. Step 2. Stay still and awake. The challenge here is to keep your mind alert and conscious while your body gradually falls asleep. Resist the urge to move or scratch an itch. This can induce sleep paralysis, where your mind is awake but your body is temporarily immobilized. This is a normal and necessary part of the wild process. It can be unsettling, but is perfectly safe. Step 3. Observe hypnagogia. As you drift towards sleep, you'll likely start experiencing hypnagogic imagery, swirling colors, geometric patterns, faces, or even vivid scenes playing out behind your closed eyelids. You might also hear sounds or feel sensations. Your goal is to observe these phenomena without getting too excited or too drawn in that you lose consciousness. Step 4. Enter the dream. As the hypnagogic imagery becomes more intense and coherent, you'll eventually feel yourself fall or transition into a dream scene. At this point, you will already be fully aware that you are dreaming, having maintained consciousness throughout the process. Wild can be difficult initially due to the discipline required and the potential for sleep paralysis, but with practice, it becomes smoother. Many find it easiest to attempt wild after a WBTB period when the body is more primed for REM sleep. 4. WBTB. Timing is everything. This highly effective technique leverages your natural sleep cycles to maximize your chances of hitting a REM period while your mind is still partially awake. Step 1. Set your alarm. Go to bed at your usual time. Set an alarm for 4 to 6 hours after you fall asleep. This timing aims to coincide with your longest and most vivid REM sleep cycles. Step 2. Wake up and stay up. When the alarm goes off, get out of bed. Stay awake for 20 to 60 minutes. During this period, engage in an activity that stimulates your mind but isn't overly exciting. Examples include reading about lucid dreaming, watching a video on the topic, reviewing your dream journal, meditating, or performing a series of reality checks. Avoid screens right before going back to bed to minimize blue light exposure. Step 3. Go back to bed with intention. Return to bed with a strong, clear intention to have a lucid dream. This is the perfect time to combine WBTB with the mild technique, or to attempt a wild directly. Your body will be primed for REM sleep, making the transition into a lucid dream much easier. 5. CAT. Regulating your sleep for lucidity. This technique aims to manipulate your circadian rhythm to create a longer, more consistent REM period at the end of your sleep. It involves slightly adjusting your wake-up time over several days. Phase 1. For 1 week, go to bed at your normal time, but wake up 90 minutes earlier than usual. This is meant to slightly deprive you of your last REM cycle, creating a REM debt. Phase 2. In the following week, revert to your normal wake-up time. The theory is that your body will attempt to compensate for the lost REM sleep, leading to a longer, more intense REM period, making lucidity more likely. Combine this with mild or RCS. 6. SAT. Daytime mindfulness. While not a direct induction technique, SAT is a powerful supplementary practice that significantly boosts your overall awareness, which is critical for lucidity. It involves maintaining a heightened state of observation throughout your waking day. Mindful awareness. Pay continuous attention to your surroundings, your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical sensations. Notice details you usually overlook. Questioning reality. Integrate regular, genuine reality checks into this mindful awareness. Ask, "Am I dreaming?" as you perform everyday tasks. Intention setting. Periodically remind yourself of your intention to become lucid tonight. This constant reinforcement strengthens the neural pathways associated with awareness. Troubleshooting and common pitfalls. Losing lucidity, waking up too soon. Excitement is a common culprit. If you become lucid and feel yourself waking, try spinning around in the dream, rubbing your hands together, or falling backward. These actions can stabilize the dream. False awakenings. You wake up seemingly in your bed, but you're still dreaming. Always perform a reality check immediately upon waking, even if you feel fully awake, to avoid being tricked by a false awakening. Sleep paralysis fear. While disorienting, sleep paralysis is a natural part of the wild process. Remind yourself it's harmless and temporary. Focus on gentle breathing and observing the hypnagogic phenomena without fear. Lack of dream recall. Without remembering dreams, you can't become lucid in them. Consistency with a dream journal is the antidote. Giving up too soon. Lucid dreaming is a skill that takes consistent practice. Don't get discouraged by initial failures. Every attempt, even a failed one, trains your mind. Once you're lucid, the possibilities are virtually limitless. It's not just your cosmic playground. It's your personal laboratory for consciousness. However, the initial moments of lucidity can sometimes be overwhelming, causing the dream to become unstable or leading to an immediate awakening. This is often due to an emotional surge of excitement. To stabilize the dream, you need to ground yourself within that reality. Try a few key techniques. Rub your hands together. The tactile sensation often helps solidify the dream environment and bring your awareness back to the dream body. Spin around slowly. This action can help recenter your dream perception and prevent the dream from fading. Focus intensely on details. Choose a small object in the dream and examine its details with extreme concentration. Engage all your senses: touch, smell, even taste. Demand clarity. Sometimes simply stating aloud in the dream, "Increase clarity" or "stabilize," can have a powerful effect. Fall backward. If the dream feels like it's fading, try leaning back and falling. This often transitions you into a new, stable dream scene. Once stabilized, the dream is truly yours to command. You are no longer a passenger, but the supreme architect. Want to fly? Simply intend to. Visualize it, feel the sensation of lift, and leap into the dream sky. Want to meet a specific dream character, perhaps a deceased loved one or a historical figure? Imagine them appearing with strong belief and expectation. You can then interact with them, ask questions, and gain insights. You can practice complex skills, a musical instrument, a foreign language, a presentation, or a sport, with no real-world consequences, thereby enhancing your muscle memory and cognitive pathways. You can explore fantastical worlds, limited only by your imagination, from ancient ruins to alien planets, or create impossible architecture. You can even confront fears or phobias in a safe, controlled environment, desensitizing yourself to them. Remember, while it's a dream, it's still your mind. Treat dream characters and scenarios with respect, as the dream world is a profound, intricate reflection of your inner landscape. Many experienced lucid dreamers emphasize that the dream world responds directly to your expectations, beliefs, and emotional state, so cultivating a positive, open, and fearless mindset is paramount for deeper exploration. Experiment, play, and push the boundaries of your consciousness. Beyond the sheer wonder, adventure, and exhilarating freedom, lucid dreaming offers profoundly transformative opportunities for personal growth, psychological healing, and spiritual insight. It's a unique and direct conduit to your subconscious mind, providing an unparalleled space where you can consciously engage with unresolved issues, process complex emotions, and foster deep self-discovery. You can use lucid dreams to confront and overcome recurring nightmares, transforming frightening scenarios into empowering experiences by consciously facing the dream threat directly, reasoning with it, or actively changing the narrative. This can be a form of exposure therapy within a safe, controlled environment. You can also actively create sanctuaries within your lucid dreams, safe, tranquil, and nurturing spaces designed specifically for reflection, inner healing, and rejuvenation. Imagine manifesting a serene, moonlit garden where you can commune with nature, a cosmic library filled with infinite wisdom, a comforting embrace from a wise dream guide or archetypal figure, or a healing light that washes over you. In these sacred inner spaces, you can process past traumas, gain new and profound perspectives on waking life challenges. Practice creative problem solving by explicitly asking your subconscious for solutions to dilemmas, or even enhance your artistic expression by visualizing and refining your creative projects. This entire process is deeply about cultivating trust and presence, trusting your inner wisdom and being fully present with your subconscious mind. It deepens the relationship with yourself and your sleeping mind, fostering a holistic sense of well-being. The insights, emotional processing, and learned skills gained within this extraordinary realm of lucid dreams often extend powerfully into your waking life, subtly but significantly influencing how you perceive the world. Regulate your emotions and respond to challenges, ultimately leading to greater self-awareness, emotional resilience, enhanced creativity, and a more integrated sense of self. It's truly a form of active meditation and psychotherapy, personally tailored by your own consciousness. As we gently return from this extensive and deep exploration of the cosmic mind, remember that your dreams are not merely random neurological firings. They are an incredible untapped resource, a vast inner universe waiting to be consciously explored and shaped. Lucid dreaming is not just a fascinating skill or a recreational pursuit. It's a profound journey into self-awareness, creativity, healing, and existential understanding. Approach your dreams with wonder, care, a scientific curiosity, and a sense of playful exploration. The more you engage with your dream life, the richer, more meaningful, and more integrated your waking life can become, blurring the lines between the conscious and unconscious, allowing for a more holistic experience of reality. This practice can reveal profound truths about your inner landscape and your connection to the larger cosmos. Thank you for joining me on this extended voyage aboard the Sleepy Astronomer. I hope this comprehensive dive into the science techniques and profound implications of lucid dreaming has not only inspired you but also equipped you with the knowledge to begin or deepen your own personal journey into the incredible universe within. Bonus tip 1. The Waking Intention Ritual. Beyond just dream journaling, cultivate a specific ritual before you go to bed. Spend 5 to 10 minutes in a quiet space, visualizing yourself becoming lucid. Don't just think it, feel it. Imagine yourself flying, interacting with a dream character, or solving a problem. This creates a strong neuroassociation with lucidity before sleep. Bonus tip 2. Daytime mindfulness and metacognition. Elevate your general awareness throughout the day. Regularly ask yourself not just, am I dreaming? But why am I doing what I'm doing? Or, what is my current state of consciousness? This metacognition, or thinking about your thinking, builds the mental habit of self-reflection that directly translates into awareness during dreams. Bonus tip 3. Explore dream intubation. Before sleep, choose a specific question you want answered or a problem you want to solve. Write it down. Then, as you fall asleep, intend to become lucid and specifically ask your dream self or dream characters for the answer. Many find creative solutions or insights manifest in their lucid dreams through this directed intention. Bonus tip 4. Create a lucid dream community. Share your experiences with like-minded individuals. Joining online forums, local groups, or even just discussing your dreams with a trusted friend can provide motivation, new perspectives, and a sense of shared journey, reinforcing your practice. Don't forget to like this video if you found this exploration valuable. Subscribe to the Sleepy Astronomer for more cosmic insights and celestial explorations, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next voyage into the mysteries of the universe and the mind. Until then, happy dreaming, and may your inner cosmos be boundless, brilliantly lucid, and filled with infinite discovery.